Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about purple blush. This is a big trend that I've seen a lot. So I have this cream Blursh. This is from the Made by Mitchell Milk collection. It is literally purple. It also came with a white in case you wanted to kind of take the color down a little bit on it. But for this, just to test out the purple blush, we're just gonna use it as is. So I prep my skin. We're all ready to go. Today's foundation that I'm gonna use is going to be the Kat Von D Good Apple Skin Foundation Balm. Very nice because it's nice and hydrating too. I'm just gonna tap that in. Look at this. This, if you guys have not used this, it was like the hype of the internet for the longest time. And let me tell you, it was worth every minute of the hype. It feels so nice on your skin. This is definitely a really nice product to use as we approach the colder months because it's definitely gonna keep your skin nice and hydrated. Okay. Go in and I'm gonna get a little bit more under here. But look at that transformation. And it feels not drying at all. It's nice and creamy. I really love this. I will say, after Kat Von D redid, like had a relaunch and redid her line, I'm really loving a lot of her stuff. So if you have not tried this yet, this is the Good Apple Foundation. You'll definitely want to go out and try that. Okay, so sticking with the creamy theme, we're gonna go in with a cream bronzer today. Uh-oh, there's a little piece of hair or something right there. All right, so this is also another Blursh from Made by Mitchell. Take a little bit up on my nose. A little down on the chin. You guys know I love a carved out chin. Okay. And then we are going to blend. I need the right brush to blend it and buff it out. I'm actually gonna use the same brush that I used for my foundation because that's a good one for creams. And you guys can use a little bit more if you like, if you want to get the color a little bit deeper. Just kind of patting away. And then you're gonna lightly blend right here and lightly blend this out. I'm gonna use the side of the brush for this. Okay. Now, we're gonna go in with the purple blush. That's purple. All right, let's do this. So instead of my gosh, let me try that again. Instead of using a beauty blender, I'm actually gonna use the stippling brush. What is wrong with me today? Buff brush that comes with the Blursh, and see how this works. All right, are we ready? Huh. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Honestly. You'd be surprised. You wouldn't think that it would come out this color. You'd think it'd be a lot more purple. But honestly, I like it. Look at that. Very, very interesting. All right, I'm gonna give the purple blush trend an A because, well, at least for this one, because I think that that's pretty impressive, I must say. Okay, next up, I do want to go in and use a little bit of concealer under my eyes. So I'm gonna grab the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer that I have and just do a little bit over here and a little bit up here. Not too much. And I'm gonna do right in the middle here and right here. Okay. Now we need our beauty blender, which needs to be cleaned. You know what, for these small spaces, I'm gonna use my little beauty blender actually instead. This is really good for small amounts of concealer. I like it, especially after I just use that blush. I don't want to go over it completely with all my concealer. I want the color to still be there. Go up a little bit. The eye. Okay. I honestly think that I could probably put a little bit more of the bronzer on, but I'm gonna go back in with the powder bronzer. So over this, but this is pretty good, guys. This is all cream right now. Definitely makes my skin look very dewy. All right. Next, I'm gonna use a little bit of setting powder underneath my eyes. I'm gonna use my Fenty. Just under my eyes. Just so that doesn't crease. I'm also gonna use a little bit of my nose, bridge of my nose, and then just kind of snatch the sides of my nose here. Perfect. All right, next I'm going to take a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury powder. Guys, I really love this powder. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish. And that's what I'm gonna use with this Farmasi brush and just pat it down here. Just to set everything in place. Here too. I don't want to use too much of my Fenty powder on my face today because, again, my face has been drying out a little bit. So, all right. While that bakes, we're going to do the eyes. I'm going to use this Ace Beauty Falling For You that I got in my BoxyCharm. Look at the color palette. It is made for fall. So I am really, really excited about this. All right. So we're gonna start out, guys. I'm gonna use a base color, just kind of to go all over the lid. I'm gonna use this color Squash, which is like a light pink. Oh, I was gonna say, and I do have concealer on my eyes that I'm using for a primer. Again, if you guys don't have an eye primer separate, this is a great trick. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this color Squash as my kind of all over a base color here. I really like this. It's really nice. If you like a nice subtle color, look at that, beautiful. This is a really good pigment too, especially for me, because lighter shadows don't always work the best on my skin, but this one looks really nice. Do a little bit more up here. I really love this color. Look at how nice that looks. It's very subtle. I really, really like it though. Okay, then I'm gonna go in a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm gonna use this color right here called Autumn. It's like a little bit of a red burgundy, and I'm gonna use that for the outside corners here. Bring it up into the crease. I'm only gonna do it halfway though. Like that. See? Okay. Brought that one over a little bit further. Bring this one over a little bit too. Okay. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush, an even smaller brush, and I'm gonna use this color Pine Cone to do my lower lashes. So for that, you want like a little buff brush. Or actually, I'm gonna use one of these brushes. See that? Pick up some Pine Cone here. And I'll just drag that on my lower lash line. This is a good brush, guys, if you want control, because it's so small. See the difference? And it prevents you from getting a ton of eyeshadow in your eyeball. Which is nice, because that's not always the most comfortable. Okay. Voila. All right, we are gonna take a little bit of this Pine Cone and bring it up. Kind of like a liner here. And do a little fox eye with it. I really love doing this because it gives you the illusion that you're wearing eyeliner, but you're not. I tell you that this eye is starting to water? Of course it is. Okay, very nice. And then I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I used for my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Fenty powder and brush it away. Brush the fallout away here. Okay, now I do want to blend this a little bit better. I'm gonna go in with the color that I used for Squash and just kind of blend the outer. See how much better that looks once it's blended? It's really nice. It's a really, really nice palette. I like this a lot. Actually, I'm noticing that this one looks a little bit longer than this one. So I'm just gonna bring this one out a little bit. Make sure they're even here. Okay. Guys, even wings is so important. It's literally my pet peeve. Okay. Now from here, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this GloWish bronzer by Huda. Just kind of go over where I did. My cream bronzer. Really blend this in. And go back in with a little bit more of my Fenty powder. Just sharpen up that line down at the bottom. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Orgasm Blush from NARS. And this one's shiny, which is nice because it gives you that dewy look. I'm gonna go right over the blush. Love that. All right, now for today's highlighter, I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out. If you guys haven't tried it yet, it's really cool. I love like the very iridescent look of it. And it comes out very gold, which I like for my skin because it's perfect for fall. It really blends with the fall colors. Gorgeous. I'm gonna put a little bit underneath my brows here. Okay. Haven't even touched my brows yet. I'm just gonna do a little touch up. Nothing crazy. By a touch up, I mean a brush up, excuse me. My brows look pretty good today. For those that wonder, because I have gotten this question before, yes, I do have my eyebrows micro shaded as well. So, I mean, that does a lot of the work for me. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what, I think I'm gonna go with this #1 Nude Flirt Gloss today because I'm kind of loving like the nude palette that I have here. And this is gonna keep with the dewy look. Yeah, this is a perfect color. I'm definitely feeling more subtle colors and gloss today, which is funny because I used purple blush. All right, last but not least, I need to do my mascara. So I'm going through trying a bunch of different mascaras that I got from my friends at Farmasi Makeup. This one is called STARLOOK. Okay, and it says Black and Full Lashes mascara. So we're gonna give this one a try. Uh-oh, I got a piece of hair there. And see what it looks like. Oh, wow, this is a big brush. Look at that. That is a really big brush. Okay, very tapered. Interesting, which is kind of good for your bottom lashes, I guess. So let's go in and see what this baby can do. No, I did not curl my lashes before. I mean, I like the tapered look because it's the tapered feel. It's easier to get on the insides of your eyes, like naturally. That's really nice. Pretty good. All right, this is Farmasi STARLOOK, guys. Going on the other side here. See, you want to get on the inside. That's a really nice fine tip for you. Okay. Do a little more. And then I'm going to go back and do the bottom lashes. Of course. I mean, this is a pretty good mascara, guys. I'm not going to lie. Depending on, I think it just depends on what kind of brush you like, to be honest. But if you're somebody that has trouble in the corner of your lashes, this would be a really good one for you because of the brush tip. I don't know how this one's gonna be for, I feel like this part's too fat for my lower lashes, so I'm gonna use just the tip right like this. Gonna run them across my bottom lashes like that. It's probably the best. I feel like the fat part would just get all over my skin. All right, what do you think? Not bad at all. So you guys know I'm gonna go in with like 3 more layers of mascara because that's just how I like to do it. But I will say I'm letting this dry, going in with another layer, and it's getting longer. Look at that. All right, now that looks awesome. This is a really good mascara. I'm impressed. I know they were saying the one that we used yesterday, Zen, is the one that everybody talks about, but this STARLOOK, I really, really like. Look at that. I have no extensions on. I didn't even use my lash curler. And I mean, they're looking long and luscious. Yeah. I really like this mascara. I would definitely recommend you guys get this. It's called STARLOOK by Farmasi. A really good mascara. Other things you must try that I use today. If you haven't yet, the Kat Von D Good Apple Foundation. It is really good for you guys, especially if you have dry skin. I've been doing some dry skin things lately because one, I have been having dry skin lately, but also we are coming up on like fall and winter and things like that. So obviously, you know, you're gonna get a little bit of dry skin. All right, and before we go, we're gonna hit with some Nimya Set It and Forget It spray. I love the smell of this. And a little bit of a fan here. I'm really happy with how this look came out today, guys. I really like it. It's really fall-y, but it's more of a neutral palette. Nothing too intense. Again, I used Ace Beauty's Falling For You palette. I used the colors Squash, Autumn, and Pinecone. I got this in my BoxyCharm, but you can obviously get it from their website. And the other new products that I used was, of course, the coveted purple blush. I'm gonna say that this was really great, guys, and it's something fun. It's just different. It doesn't come out super purple. Of course, I have more olive skin, so I didn't need to mix it with the white that I also got. But if you want to make it a little lighter, if you're a little bit more fair skin, that works too. And I will say, if you guys are looking for a new mascara, definitely try the STARLOOK by Farmasi, because look at these lashes. This is just mascara. There is no, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't even use a curling iron. So, all right, guys, I hope that you like this look. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see as we're going into the holiday season. We're going to have a lot of holiday looks, a lot of holiday colors. If there's anything else that you think that I should try, or you want a more tailored tutorial for something, let me know and I'll be happy to do it. All right, thanks guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.